Welcome to this video. This is an effect I've been doing for probably about 12 years now, and it's very easy to do. All you need is a deck of cards and a rubber band. So let me show you how it looks. Alright, so I'm going to go through the cards, dribble them from one hand to the other just like this. I want you to call stop wherever you want. Alright, here we go. Just say stop. There. Alright, take a look at that card. You got it? Don't forget what it is. We're going to lose it back in the pack, and I'll actually give the cards a couple cuts here, and I will even shuffle them. Alright. So the cards are mixed up. Yours is lost somewhere in the middle amongst the other 51 cards. Now this is really neat. Let me show you something here. Your card is not on top, right? And it's not on the bottom. But we can find your card using this rubber band. All I do is cut it into the center of the pack, right about here. Now watch carefully. As I pull, one card rises up out of the deck. Just like that. One card, your selected card. And that's it. It's the rising card using a deck of cards and a rubber band. And here's how it works. You're going to take a deck of cards. Any cards will work. As you can see, I'm using these crazy clear plastic bicycle cards so you can see through them. They're kind of neat. I got these at a drugstore, a local drugstore here in the States. So any cards, doesn't matter what kind they are, have somebody select a card. I just did, dribbled the cards from one hand to the other like this and had them call stop. They can pick one out this way. They can cut the cards. It doesn't matter. All they have to do is pick one. So no matter what card they pick, make sure everybody gets a good look at it. So you show it around. Then you take the card back. And you are going to lose it in the center of the pack. But you have them place their card back as they put it on top here, and you take the cards back. You put this on top, but you're going to hold a little finger break. I've taught that in another video, but if you don't remember what it looks like this. I just put my pinky finger in there, my little finger, and I hold a break in between the cards so that I can pick up right where their card is. So let's go over that again. They select any card, you show it around, they show it around. You say, go ahead and put your card back face down, and you take half the cards and extend it towards them. They put their card face down, then you put this half on top, and as you do, you stick your pinky in there and you hold the break. So from the front, you shouldn't see anything. From the sides, you might see something, so you have to be careful. From this side you won't see anything, but from this side, if I was to show that, you would see this huge gap in my pinky in there. So I just cover that with my right hand. So if I have kind of a surrounding, an audience surrounding, they don't see it. I give the front just a little riffle, and I say, tell you what, and my pinky's still in there by the way, I say, tell you what, I'm going to give the cards a cut. And you just lift up right at that break, like this, and cut the cards, like that. And then shuffle the cards. When you shuffle, their card is on top. It's going to be in this right hand packet. When you shuffle, you need to make sure their card stays on top. Okay? So you shuffle, their card stays on top. That's it. They don't know where their card is. You say your card's lost somewhere in the pack. I'm going to find it using a rubber band. That's when you take the rubber band, so their card is on top. You say, look, I'm going to cut, I cut the cards. You're going to do a one-handed cut. Now I have a video that teaches this, so you can go ahead and learn it on there, but I'll also go over it real briefly here. You hold the cards in between your left thumb and your left fingers along the long edge, just like this. Right? This is going to take a little bit of practice, but it's not hard. You're going to lightly rock your thumb up. So your thumb is going to do this, but it's holding onto the cards. As it makes that motion, it drops the bottom half cards. See that? So it's just like that. So here, and that's how you cut the cards. And then your index finger comes underneath like this, and it pushes up. The only reason why my hand's there is so those cards don't fall, so I can show it to the camera. So your index finger pushes up, this packet hits the thumb, and as your thumb comes up, this packet drops onto your index finger, and you let it coalesce. But before it does, you put the rubber band in there like that. So their card is underneath the rubber band, and you've just completed a cut, and you want to make sure there's a little bit of rubber band sticking out. You can see that right there. There we go. You can see that there, that the top, there's rubber band sticking out. And that's okay because you want to hook your finger in there in a second. So again, you can see the rubber band sticking out. Now, you stick your finger in the loop of the rubber band and you squeeze the cards as the whole deck in your left hand. So there's a lot of tension. So as you can see, the rubber band is actually stretching right here. That's good. I stretch the rubber band a little bit and I very, very slowly release pressure with my left hand, and that card will start to come up like that, and it'll come up out of the deck just like this. I pull the rubber band free, I give it a twirl, and I will usually bring that towards them or pivot it out, and it's actually two cards right now because there was their card which was on the face of this, and then there was the other one on the other side. Those both rose up at the same time. You don't worry about it. Usually they stay aligned. If they don't stay aligned for some reason and they come out like this, it's not a big deal because their card's the one that's on the face. You say, so is that your card? Cool. And you put it back on top. That's it. That's all there is to it. It's really easy. Again, we'll go over it. I'm going to do it much faster this time, and I'll teach you how to do it without that one-handed cut. So here's how to do it without the one-handed cut. Again, they select a card. They look at it. You say, go ahead and put it face down. They put it face down. You stick your pinky over the back corner, and you put this on top of the deck and on top of your pinky, so you're holding that little finger break there. You got the break. You say, check it out. I'm going to give it a cut and a shuffle. And you just don't do it. Think anything about it. Don't take any time. You cut, and then you go right into the shuffle, maintaining their card on top. Again, you can give it another shuffle, maintaining their card on top. You say, watch, I'm going to find your card using this rubber band. The rubber band can be on the table, whatever. You can take the cards in your right hand and you swing cut the cards over here. This card is theirs. I'll turn it face up so you can see. That's their card, the 5 in this case. There's face down now. You swing cut it over, you grab the rubber band, you lay it on there, and then you just put those on top. So you don't have to worry about doing that one-handed cut if you don't want to. You just openly cut the cards with two hands. It's the same exact thing. Rubber band is on the table. In this case, I'll hold it on my pinky. You cut, you lay the rubber band down, you lay the deck on top of the rubber band. That's all it takes. It's really easy to do. Then again, the same thing. You squeeze hard with your left hand. You don't want it to look like you're squeezing, but you squeeze, and then you stick your finger in the loop and you start to raise up, and as you release pressure with the left hand that's squeezing the deck, that card will raise up out of the pack like this, and they're not really aligned. I just pivot them both out, turn them face up, and I show. I don't worry about them seeing if there's more than one card. It's not a big deal. So that's the rising card using the rubber band. I hope you enjoyed that. Go ahead and rate, comment, and favorite it, and then pass it along to your friends. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.